Taurus. Hello. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Taurus, I started the camera and did not grab my computer, so I am not going to be able to see any of your comments. And maybe that'll be okay. Maybe that's what's meant to be. I'm going to just focus on the reading. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. This is going to be a love reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. I am going to start with a few oracles, and then we're going to get into the tarot. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Let me take my seat. This is going to be for Taurus. Let's see what comes out here, Taurus. This is for Taurus. Ooh, okay. I'm going to take this. It won't be your main card, but I will take it. You got a few cards that are just flipping over like crazy. All right, so one card that comes out saying protection. This is protection when it comes down to sex, yes, but it also talks about someone who you are going to be drawing close to, who's very protective over you. It is someone who doesn't want to see you hurt, someone who has your best interest. I really, really like this one. Really good start to your love reading here, Taurus. Now, you do have children at the bottom of the deck, so I am going to be honest, okay? I just noticed that if you do not want children, you need to make sure you protect yourself. And it's not always about children either. Sometimes it's about, things that you can transfer. So just keep that in mind. You do have this card here that says cursed. Now, some of you are in this energy. This is how you feel about your love life. You feel like you have been in a string of bad relationships. Some of you have been in karmic connections with people because it's been really hard for you to let someone go. You may not view it that way. You may not view that it's a karmic connection. You may just feel like, oh, this is someone I'm supposed to be with. But usually you can always tell when it's really hard for you to walk away. And when you do walk away for some odd reason, you just can't stop thinking about them and you just want them. Until that cycle closes out, that's the reason why you experience that energy so heavy. So, but for other people, this is really about you feeling cursed, feeling like, okay, I'm very unlucky in love. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Your last card here is broken promises. Broken promises. So dealing with someone who is unreliable. So you got two different energies here, okay? You got an energy here where someone in your life is very protective over you. And then you got someone who just talks the game. They don't walk the walk. They just talk the talk. Okay. So what I'm going to do. Ooh, the candle went out. Something is about to fizzle out. Something is about to fizzle out here. Very interesting. Now, I'm not going to leave you without a candle being there because this is the whole point of the reading for you guys to feel relaxed. I'm going to put another candle there. But something is about to be fizzled out. Here we go. Let me see if you guys can see that. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what this is all about. Okay, so some of you are already able to connect to the reading based on the oracle cards that came out. So we're going to see what this is all about here, Taurus. We're going to see what this is all about. This is for Taurus. Let's get it. For Taurus. I don't like two. One at a time, please. Nope, I'm only going to take one. Thank you. So you have the Six of Pentacles that's coming out in your first position. It's so interesting because I'm saying, even if you're not single, it feels like you're single. It feels like you're by yourself. That's how disconnected you are from someone, and when it comes down to a relationship, whether you're talking to this person, whether they are around or whatever, you feel like you're single. And a lot of you are single, right? So this works for you. You're waiting for the right one to come in, someone who's going to be very reciprocal of your energy, your time, your love. Yes. And you are waiting for that energy. But I'm not seeing those who are in a connection right now receiving what they deserve from their person. You've been knowing this person for a long time too. And for a lot of you, you've been in a connection with someone and you're like, are you going to marry me? This is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for the ring. You've been waiting for them to fulfill their promise. Oh, let's go. Speaking of which, that's exactly what it is. For a lot of you, you've been waiting for them to fulfill the promises that they made to you. And those promises, this is what you're waiting to receive. Six of Pentacles talks about receiving something, and you've been waiting to receive something. What is that? A ring. Something that's going to be tangible to let you know that this connection is permanent. And for you, Taurus, somebody is waiting for you to do that. Someone could be waiting for you to put a ring on their finger. For you single people, there's going to be a very reciprocal love. We saw that with the protection energy, but right now you're just working. There's a lot of monotony going on. Nothing fantastic. Nothing, no sparks and bells or whistles. Not right now. But I do see that that's coming in here for you. But let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with another earth sign. There's two people in your life that are equally, I don't want to say equally because you always like one person over the other, but you have two good options. You have two good options coming in here for you. I don't see just one. Is it going to be one that we already know. We already know that there's always one person that we dig the most, right? Like we get it, right? But it's letting me know that you have two options that are really, really good. And a lot of you probably most likely could relate to that, or you're about to relate to that energy. That is amazing. But I do see two different options that are really, really good. The Queen of Pentacles talks about you are ready to put in the work for this connection. You are already such a giving person. You want your person to be satisfied. You are at service to them. And this is how you're going to feel because that's what you're receiving here with the Six of Pentacles. See, you're receiving what you usually give out to people. That's a part of the expansion here. Remember, you're dealing with someone who's protective over your heart, who wants the best for you. And I do see that person coming in here. For some of you, they're already around or you're already talking to them and you may not recognize them yet. I don't know. You have to recognize this person. You have to recognize them. So I'm not going to say that you don't recognize them because that wouldn't be true. You will have to recognize this person because you'll be like, oh my God, everything that you're saying, yes, that's exactly who they are. That's exactly what they do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if the person hasn't come in, you're going to know exactly who they are when they do come in. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. Three of Swords. Let me make sure the camera is, give me a second. Okay, I want to make sure we're straight. Taurus, in this situation, you have been very giving. You have been, the person that's at service to your person. But I do feel like this is a little bit reversed, a little bit. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like this is reversed. I feel like someone is heartbroken, Taurus, because you didn't keep your promise to them. They feel misled. They feel led on because you said you were going to do something and you didn't do it. They feel like you're a fast talker. And Taurus, this is what you've been experiencing. You were just right there. It was right there. You had something. You had something that looked good. You had something that feel good, but it did not. I don't even want to say it. It almost feels like a good sexual experience, but yet you don't get to climax. I know that was such a weird thing to say, but I am so serious when I say that. That's what this feels like. It feels like someone was at the brink of something and you're right there and somebody pulled out. Someone was not ready for what they thought that they were ready for. I feel like they were moving too quickly and then all of a sudden they changed their mind at the last minute. And this is the reason why the person is unreliable. But I do feel like, you know, either you did that and have broken this person's heart, or you are feeling brokenhearted. So close, but yet so far. That's what I'm saying. But that's okay. It's not supposed to work. Remember, in the beginning part of the reading, I said it was two different people. And that means that if it's not supposed to work on one person, it's going to work with a person that you're meant to be with. That's just what it is. Well, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. King of Swords. Let's move this to the side. Okay. Again, I want to make sure it's not crooked. I hate crooked energy. When I look back on this, let me see. Okay. All right. King of Swords. I like that you're taking the realistic approach here with the King of Swords, because you are saying no more. You know, when you feel disappointed and someone has really stabbed you in the back or someone has really hurt you, I'm not really seeing you sulking about it. Yes. Are you hurt? Yes. But the King of Swords is like, yeah, I'm not about to be sitting in this. Not with you. Because you've already come to a realization of something. That someone really, the trust has been broken. That the person isn't really being honest with what they're telling you. I love the fact that you're smart about it. You're not fooling yourself. You're not like, oh, you know, but maybe coming up making excuses for the person. No, that is not what the King of Swords is doing. There's a thin line between love and hate. And I really do feel like because of what this person did, you really have very strong negative feelings towards this person. And I'm not saying that you hate the person. I feel like you love them so much, but you're so disappointed. And what they did to you can really make you feel like that. It's like topsy-turvy. One day you're in love. The next minute you like, ooh. If you knew what I was thinking that I want to do to you. And I'm really seeing that. But you guys have to look at the bigger picture. I'm really seeing that something wasn't supposed to work. And I don't want to sound like insensitive when I say that, but it was not, because you're really waiting for this person to come in here. This is what we just talked about. This is what we're really waiting on. On the person who's going to be protective over your heart. Remember, the Three of Swords is what? That's pain. The real person is doing what? The opposite. They don't want you to hurt. They don't want you to be in pain. And so if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Some of you may be like, well, we have children together and we have history together. That could be true. But how are they treating you? Okay. So this is why I say it is more so a logical thing here with this King of Swords. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. Ooh-wee, there you go. King of Swords, Tower. What is that saying? I completely release you from my energy, and I'm not going to be, what is that? Leaning on two different, oh, should I or shouldn't I? You're not going to be in that energy. You're like, it is what it is. I see something that will crumble here. And this is the reason why you're in that energy of, oh my God, here it is again. This is why you're in this energy. This is why you feel cursed. Because you have to experience another tower moment with someone that you thought that you were going to be with forever, or someone that you have strong feelings for. I don't want to always say that because you have a tower moment that means that you're going to be apart from this person forever. Some people do change, but I'm not here to sell any dreams. Do you believe that this person can change? That's all it really matters. Do you feel like this person will change? How long have you been holding on to this, Taurus? Let's be honest. How long has this relationship been going on? And it's not growing. There's no growth here. How long has this been happening? So the tower is like, are you waking up to something that you didn't see before? At least let's just say that before the release comes, before the actual release happens, waking up first. But you already know something is not right. The Six of Pentacles says you were not receiving what you deserve. And in order for you to receive that, you are going to have to shed something. I apologize. I don't have my computer in front of me. I apologize about that, y'all. I feel like I'm just reading to myself. I apologize, but that's okay because I'm in a zone. I'm in a zone. Five of Pentacles here is when you cut them away. Oh yeah, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss them. See, the King of Swords energy is the big cap energy. I know I can do this. I refuse, like that's the logical. That's like you saying, okay, this is exactly what needs to happen. But the thing is, what happens afterward? What happens? I'm starting to miss them. My God, I'm starting to miss them. Then you're starting to think about all the good stuff that they did do. Oh, was it that bad? It wasn't that bad. And then you start to date, maybe start dating other people, and something that they do remind you of the person that you just let go. You did not create the kind of boundary to make this person respect you. Now their expectations of you is, I can do this to Taurus. If I want to come in late, I can come in late. If I don't come in at all, I won't come in at all. If I don't have to try, I don't have to try because I'm used to what Taurus has allowed me to do. Sometimes the Queen of Pentacles can talk about how you are the type of person that would get walked on. It's not like you're consciously aware of that. This is what has been happening because you're so busy trying to make something work. But you're missing them. You're missing them. And you will miss them. Ooh, there it is. Look at that. Nine of Swords coming out. You see, this is pain. Nine of Swords talks about that anxiety. Now, one thing that I will tell you, this is a real reading based on what is happening or what you see happening after the Tower. What happens? These are the feelings. These are emotions. Emotions, Queen of Cups, crying, feeling sad because something didn't work out, right? But is that the end? No. What are you realizing? We are too different as husband and wife. We are too different as boyfriend and girlfriend. I've been knowing you for 11 years, for 10 years, but we're not a good couple. We're not good together. We can be great as friends, which we probably should have stayed friends back in the day, but we're not good as a couple. And look how long it took for us to realize this. But this is the type of person that's like, oh yeah, you're my friends, but it's friends with benefits, but they convinced you that it was more than just friends. You've been effing your friend for 10 years. It was never really a relationship. And this is what I want to warn you who are single. Do not get into this trap. Because part of that cursed energy, you will put yourself in a karmic cycle that you didn't even have to be in. And now you have to learn lessons that you didn't have to even learn because you've already learned them before. You've already been there. You've done that. But that is a warning for you. Well, now, what is it that you may have found out? Well, there could have been someone didn't use protection and there's children that's about to be born. You could be the person that's pregnant. And now here it is, your relationship is falling apart. It don't have to be nobody else pregnant. It doesn't have to be as dramatic as that. Could it happen? Yes. But it doesn't have to be as dramatic as that. It doesn't have to be as extreme. You could be the person that's getting someone pregnant, or you just found out that you done knocked somebody up. Taurus, masculines. Or for the feminines, your period is late. Okay? Let's see. Four of Wands. For those who are in a marriage, you really do feel trapped. I'm going to talk to you single peoples in a minute, but golly, those who are in a marriage, whoo-wee. And y'all really ain't getting along. You really not. Somebody really broke the trust, and somebody's trying to pretend. Yeah, they're trying to hold their composure, trying to pretend that they're okay. But baby, when I tell you, honey, you can cut the tension like a knife when you go in that house. Some of you were supposed to be visiting your person. It looks like you were supposed, some of you could be like dating someone that's a little bit far. It doesn't have to be out of state, but they could be. You were supposed to visit them, or you're going to be visiting, you're making plans to visit them. I've been telling a lot of people I see delay. I don't know why. I think I've told you this before, Taurus. And if I actually said that in your reading before, that makes it 10 times as potent that it will happen. Okay, because I keep seeing something like that, where I see that there's something dealing with cancellations or delay. You're like getting excited about seeing your person, and all of a sudden you don't see them. And I don't know why. Okay, it's a million and one reasons why, but I do see some of you are making arrangements to see the person, and there's going to be a delay or cancellation. You're not going to see them when you think or when you make plans to see them. Now, I am seeing that, and that Tower moment is saying, damn. Okay, I'm seeing something like that. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more here for Taurus. Oh, I'm going to have to get one more after this. You got a lot of fours. I think we've done readings before where you had a lot of four energy, where you want stability. Even the people who cheat want stability. Yeah. The person who's watching this right now, who may have a hard time with being monogamous, you even want stability. Maybe you want to play house without house. Maybe you want something to feel more stable. You need to feel like your person is there. You guys need that family setting. Because either A, some of you have never had it, or B, you know what it feels like to have it and you are starving of it. So the Four of Wands is like a home. And I really do feel like for a lot of you, you're going to put something in place for you to have a home feeling with your lover, with your partner. But you cannot be in connections where people are making you feel like they don't want to try. You have to be suspicious of them because they're not trying. Well, why aren't you trying? Are you talking to someone else? Is there other people around? You don't even know. You're just questioning it. And just the very fact that you have to ask those questions is making you uncomfortable. And the dream, your balloon has been popped. This is the reason why in the beginning of the reading, it says you're open, or you should be open to receive someone who's going to be protective over you. But even doing this reading right now, I know for a fact that doing this reading right now, some of you guys are still trying to figure out if you should leave or not. I don't know. What should I do? Should I stay or should I go? And I'm not saying that it's easy, because you may very well be married to this person, you got assets and all of that. But it's driving you crazy. You really are unaligned. You go to work all testy, all wired, you snapping off on people. Your family is wondering what's wrong with you. You're not as vocal. You're not as happy. They're like, hey, Taurus, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? No. That's what you really want to tell them. No, I'm not. But you're trying to pretend as if no one see it. This is why it's important that you have to take action in correcting things. And whatever that means for you, you're going to have to correct it, because your energy is off in this reading. Completely. Let's get the last card here for Taurus. Let's get the last card. Speaking of alignment. Speaking of alignment, the Justice card. We just talked about karmic cycle. Some of you were meant to experience this. Some of you were meant to experience a really good love that you could not have because you broke so many hearts before. Ooh. Or some of you meant to experience someone you fell in love with, but you ignored all the red flags because you were too busy giving, Queen of Pentacles, because you were so much like, oh, baby, I got you. I got you. I'll give you money. I'll give you this. I'll give you a place to stay. And the universe is like, what have you learned? You knew you weren't supposed to do that. It's not saying that the universe is trying to perfect you. Yeah, no, the universe is trying to perfect something, but you will never be perfect. They're trying to correct something that is unaligned because your energy is off. The whole point of the Six of Pentacles is an even give and take. That's the giving and the receiving. You see the balance in that? So for you, like I said, I feel like some of you have just been out here in these streets trying to find a perfect person where there aren't one. There really isn't. And have destroyed relationships. You've been with someone who have destroyed relationships because they were lost in a fantasy world, a dream world that did not exist. Or being with someone that you knew for a fact was not your person. A personality and a characteristic trait that they never had and never will possess. So you're ending with the Justice card for you because this is a karmic cycle that needs to end if it has not already. You can also look at the Children card as looking at the new beginning for you. Are you willing? Are you open to receive? Are you willing to accept this new beginning? It's a personal choice. But I do see that you guys need to heal from this broken heart, from these disappointments that you've experienced, or that a lot of you are going to experience very soon, based on someone else's actions. Okay? Taurus. Thank you guys. Let me get up. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. hit that notification bell if you are interested in a personal reading. All that information is down below. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you back here again tomorrow.